Today's question is a bit of a different one. It's almost not a question, it's a topic suggestion. So here we are. Why is a $100 graphics card the best deal in a video card today? Well, it might not be depending on your circumstances, but I'm going to talk about who should buy a $100 used graphics card and ignore the $300 4060, ignore the $600 4070, and $1,600 4090? Get out of here. You're not even part of the conversation, you ridiculous, overpriced, expensive hunk of junk. Today's video is brought to you by eWin Racing, the best source for gaming chairs and desks for those long gaming sessions. We have a playlist of our eWin chair and desk videos linked in the video description below. Save 30% off of everything using the discount code TECHDEALS. More details at the end of the video. For many viewers of this channel, a $100 RX 580 8GB card or a $100 GTX 1060 6GB card is financially the best choice you could possibly make. Let me explain. Marcus says, Tech, do you think you could fork in more Papa Deals kind of content into your videos? I don't think a dedicated video would get enough attention. Sadly, you're not wrong. I've seen too many people focus on the newest bleeding edge hardware and upgrade all the time, but they don't save money for retirement or real world emergencies. I think few understand there's a balance between being responsible and having a computer for fun. There are lots of good deals on the used market if you know what kind of games and types of games you want to play. A thing to remember is that no matter what hardware you get, even a 4090, it will eventually become e-waste. That is so freaking true. If you can afford it, then great. If not, don't throw away future opportunities in your life for a gaming rig you can't afford and then hoping or expecting it to last 10 years. Amen to that. Look, I have a 4090 in my computer. I am blessed. I can afford one. Many of you can as well. Some of you could buy one, but it would be painful and uncomfortable. But you could afford a $300 to $600 card reasonably well. That's fine. Go for it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But let me ask you a question. Do you have 6 months of emergency money in the bank? Could you afford a $5,000 surprise expense tomorrow? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Or could you quit your job tomorrow and spend 3 months looking for another job and not run out of money and not go into debt? If that's you, great. You are financially set. You can go buy something nicer. Go buy yourself a 4070 or whatever it is that you want. But if you're going, if I lost my job tomorrow, I'd have to find one in a week, or I'm totally screwed. I need money. I'm just waiting for my paycheck to pay next month's bills. There is no game on the market today that you cannot play on an RX 580 or a GTX 1060. Not at ultra detail, not at 100 frames per second, but those are luxuries. I wish I had gotten this advice when I was much younger because I wasted a lot of money buying a lot of upgrades in computers that I didn't necessarily need, or I stepped up to a level that I didn't need at the time, especially when I didn't have enough savings in my early 20s. So if you're in a position where you don't have 3 months or 6 months of emergency expenses in the bank, you couldn't take 3 months off from work to figure out what you want to do next and pursue better opportunities. Might I suggest that instead of buying a $300, $600, or $1,600 video card, go buy a used RX 580 or a used GTX 1060 for $100, play games at 1080p high detail, and play older games. Play games that are cheap and inexpensive. Play games you get on the Xbox Game Pass for the PC, or play games that you can get through EA Play for very inexpensively. Get deals from Humble Bundle and play games that way, or get games on Fanatical sales or Green Man game sales. At the time I'm filming this, the Steam Summer Sale is currently going on. There's a lot of deals there as well. You don't have to buy every game when it first comes out. You don't need to spend a lot of money on this. Now, Cyberpunk, you might have to run it 1080p medium. So what? That's not a crime. You're not going to die if you do that. I'll tell you what, you want to know what sucks more than not being able to run Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p ultra ray trace detail? Being homeless. That'll suck way more. You know what would be cooler than running Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p ultra ray trace detail? Retiring at 50 instead of 65. Being able to take your family on a vacation. Knowing that you have financial security. Those things will probably bring you more joy than having more frames. eWin Racing has a wide selection of chairs to fit all shapes and sizes of gamers, ranging from petite to cuddly. They have something for every type of gamer. Not just sizes, but colors and material options as well, including red, blue, purple, pink, orange, and more, plus cloth and leather choices. We have over half a dozen chair and desk videos in a playlist down in the video description below. We also have a very special offer just for Tech Deals viewers. Save 30% off of everything using discount code TechDeals using our link in the video description. We have used eWin gaming chairs for 3 years in our office, sitting on them for up to 8-hour marathon live streams. They are very comfortable, and we are happy to work with eWin to bring you this special discount and recommend eWin for all of your gaming chair and desk needs. Now, this is a tech channel. We talk about tech stuff, and some of you are going to say, man, why aren't you promoting the latest and greatest video card? Come on, you got to push those sales. You got to tell everybody to buy and upgrade when you can afford it. Absolutely. If you can comfortably afford a 4090 while having reserves, go buy a 4090. There's nothing wrong with that. You've earned it. You've worked for it. You've built up your money. You made the financially responsible decision. You can treat yourself. That's not a crime. But there's nothing wrong with playing Cyberpunk on a GTX 1060 at 1080p medium. Same game. You can enjoy it. It's absolutely fine. And you are no less a member of the PC Master Race for doing so.